Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take it just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. Ooh, you always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care, I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. Ooh, I just want someone that I can talk to. I want it just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take to you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. This I promise from the heart. Oh, I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are. What's up there, everybody? Welcome to Northern Lights Tie-Dye TV with our favorite host, James P. Madonna. So we hope you enjoy it. Tonight is the first episode, season 1, episode 1. We'll show you some tie-dye tonight, and then soon we're going to start doing live tie-dye. But for certain things, you're going to have to subscribe to us. So we have series come out on TikTok. We got a lot of things going on here. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. Oh, backing tracks that I have to go along. All right.
Okay.
Would you like me to do one more, or is that?
If you'd like, I just want to introduce everyone. Greetings. Welcome to Mega Life 21 Live, the debut of Northern Lights Tie-Dye TV. with clothing designer and performing artist extraordinaire, Mr. Paul Anthony Mantia. I'm very happy to have him back, and it's a vast improvement. The quality of his studio, the quality of his product line, everything. His music, you name it, everything is skyrocketing in the right direction. And I'm very happy to have him back on the debut of Northern Lights Tie-Dye TV. Very excited about this. I hope it becomes a successful series. It's going to be like a variety show. You're going to hear quality music, and you're going to see even more so, you're going to see super high quality tie-dyed clothes made with the finest, most durable materials and money can buy, and dyes that are guaranteed not to never wash out, to never fade or wash out. And every product that Paul Anthony Mantia makes, everyone is unique. No two tie-dyed apparel garments are the same. It's not like,
That's facts.
yes, they are handcrafted.
So right
Okay.
now they're also, only seeing part of the studio because then you got this side because I don't have the cameras up like I want them yet. So
Mhm.
we just got the files hooked up yesterday, so it's
Yeah.
fast. I have no complaints. I'm running all my stuff on, that's great because it comes with, you got, I'll show you later, but it's got I could tilt the camera down. It comes with its own tower here, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of equipment, but it's worth it because,
I know
got the
you
board,
have.
we got
Yeah.
the board here, we got everything else over there. We got the tie-dye table behind me over here, and we have her. I don't know. You guys seen her lately? Let me show you what's going on with this one. I don't know. She's alive, man. She's like a robot. So we have her over here, and she, when the smoke came to New York, she said that's not smoke. She said they're sending something else over here. So she got nervous and she went and put my tie dye
Wow.
gas mask on. So she's been wearing a tie dye, but she lost her arms and legs in a car accident in New York City.
Is that a tie-dyed mask she's wearing?
No, it's a gas mask.
A gas mask. I
Yeah,
just wanna say greetings.
look for real. It's a gas.
That's pretty funny. I just want to
It's
say
actually it's actually a marijuana gas mask. I'm sorry. The pipe connects to this, and these are what we have coming out. I mean, why not? But
I, I,
she's a real man.
I very funny. That's cute, and I like the tie-dyed shirt too. They're all unique.
Yeah.
I just want to say good morning to Masumi from the suburbs of Tokyo, Japan. Uh, uh, Masumi, thank you for stopping by. Good morning to you, and from the land of the rising sun. Um, it's a nice song. You like Paul's music? Yes.
Well,
You
it's not, but that's Billy Joel,
Yeah,
and
Billy Joel. Yeah,
we'll get into playing some of my stuff later on. Throughout the night. Or,
yeah. So good morning to you, Masumi. It is probably 9:17 a.m. Sunday in the Tokyo area. So good morning to you, Masumi.
Masumi, how you doing? You from Tokyo? Wonderful place.
Yeah. Well, she's in the suburbs of Tokyo, but she's in that region. So
Nice.
anyway, uh, I mean, just think about it. You're buying a one of a kind tie-dyed, handcrafted tie-dyed garment that has is made of material
Oh yeah.
that
Oh, we
is
can
not
get it.
going to wear out on you for a long time, and the color
It never wears. It
and,
will.
and the colors will not fade
Yeah,
or wash out. And everyone is different. It's like an abstract painting. It's like abstract art. Okay, now I'm going to put him on full screen because he's going to be showing some. Now look at that.
all done by hand. And like I said, we're going to be taking you guys into, a different type of world here, because not only do we do fashion design, but we do studio recording. I got a live band that we're going to be bringing you on live to see the band, live behind the scenes. Okay. We're going to bring you into, the editing world of movies. I got my stuff in movies right now. So we're going to bring you into the tie-dye area itself. And what we're going to do is, eventually we're going to start subscriptions. But right now, we're going to build our channel. We're only going to show just what we want to show. But for instance, like we'll come on and I'll do a tie-dye night, and I have a store. And then what I'll do is I got the Etsy store. So I like Etsy a little better than Shopify. They charge a lot of money. But anyway, let's put it like this. While I'm tie dyeing the shirt, you can choose what you want tied, what you want dyed, what color you want. But how that works is first you have to go and purchase the shirt from Etsy. So you're going to purchase, just a two-tone color shirt. There'll be one price up there. Oh, I'm going to purchase the custom-made one where you're going to get to watch and pick what you want. So in the comment, we'll bring you live on the show, and you can choose the colors that you want, the design you want, and you can watch me tie dye your product. And then what will happen is it'll cure overnight. And the next night, what we'll do is we do the next show where we reveal the tie dyes to you. And then what we'll do is we mail it out. You know what I'm saying? So, custom orders take a few days. So, basically you purchase the product, then you're going to come back on and you're going to buy and dye your product live. You can choose your colors, like I said, the design, or you can say, hey, Paul, I want you to do something out of your mind, because that's what most of my clients do. They pick what they want, but I can do anything you want, anything on any type of material. It doesn't matter what kind of material it is. We can do any material. Yeah, I'll show you something we did recently. Give me a moment, James. I'll be right there.
Yeah. What was
Gotta locate certain things here. Okay. So let me show you this. I'm gonna get a hanger real quick so I can put this on a hanger. And this will show you later on glowing in the dark. Okay. Now this is something that me and my my fiance here worked on together. She also did some dye work to this. And this is on a tuxedo jacket. Okay. You see that? That beautiful flower on the tuxedo jacket.
Oh, wow.
And this is a real tux jacket. I mean, this is an expensive tux jacket. These are not cheap jackets. These are name brand. Okay. They're name brand. Can I show you? Well,
I just think it's
probably
amazing
language in the camera. So,
how perfectly you made those flowers.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
This is real artisan work. This is like it's like an art gallery of
Beautiful,
abstract art.
because you can feel the 3D. You can feel it. It's just, and it will never come off. No matter what you do to this, I don't care. You can scrape it, whatever you want to do. It will never wash out. Okay, that's it. It's there. It's just like, it feels like a print, but it's real live. We got everything live. We'll show you us doing it with the brush, because we take the liquid dyes and we brush dye this.
Mhm.
So,
Well, this will be in the series,
oh,
Northern Lights Tie Dye TV. This is what you have to look forward to
yeah, look, we even do fur jackets for women. Okay,
fur.
I
How
mean,
do
they,
how
they,
do you
these are unisex, but we don't tell nobody our secrets. But that's real fur. So, you know,
holy crap, look at that.
oh yeah, man, fur. Okay,
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Tie-dyed fur. Look at that. How beautiful.
yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
soft. You know. So we got our stuff here. We got loads and loads and boxes of tie dyes. Okay, we have wholesale deals going on. If there's vendors out there, if you have a vending spot, if you own a store, okay, the best way to do it is getting your stuff. If you want to go over to, I'm not going to mention the place on name, but if you want to go to those cheap stores, I'm going to tell you what. My wife ordered something from one of these places, Timu or some shit, and when they sent her the sneakers, listen, it was the worst material that I've ever seen in my life. Okay, I said, honey, just throw those in the garbage. Don't even look at them. Just throw them away. So basically, when you're going to these dollar stores around your area and you see tie dye up there, that's not real. They're defeating the whole artistry of tie dye. Okay, they're defeating it by printing it. Okay, because you know what? Then nobody's doing that by hand. They're sitting there, they steal your design, and what they do is then they put it on a printer that they copy it. And they sit there and they print out that one design over and over. So when you go to the store, all the tie-dye dresses look exactly the same. There's nothing different about it because it's printed. Okay? And printed doesn't last because eventually it's gonna wash out, eventually it's gonna fade, but it's not real. It's not real shit. And now what they're doing is, I said to them, you know what? How you know a real tie dye shirt? When the back of it looks like this. This is real tie dye. You could tell the difference, okay? Now, when you look at tie dye that's printed, there's kind of like, man, I don't have anything that's printed here, so it just looks like shit, okay? But this is how you tell it's real because you see that? So now they started printing both sides of the material so they can make it look like it's real hand dyed tie dye. But you don't sell tie dye dresses for $3. $3. These Chinese people got them up for sale for. Okay.
It's
Okay.
printed.
So
Yeah.
I have one guy come to me, goes, "Oh, I got the same thing." I said, "No, you don't." I said, "Because not somebody's hands is not making what you have." I said, "You have your shit printed over in China." I said, "They don't even wash the material." Yeah, I'm going to tell people you're going to watch me do things here. Like we're going to literally take this with us. Okay, we'll take my phone. We'll go over to the store. I'll buy the product right in front of you that's in packaging, and we'll buy it from an expensive store. We're going to take it back here. We're going to put it in a wash. Okay, and you're going to watch how black the dirt is on those clothing that you buy at the store and you take home. You don't even wash it. You just put it on. Okay. When you see what you're wearing on your skin, then you're going to wonder why. But when you buy my stuff and you go put this in the wash, nothing comes out. It's clean. It does not bleed. That's it. And they come cleaned. We wash this 4 or 5 times. We show everybody. So, it's all about keeping your quality clothing. This has been washed a number of times already. Okay. This is my shirt.
Well, my
Always going to be bright and vibrant, beautiful.
my sister tells me she does when she does laundry with colors, she uses cold water because she doesn't want the colors to bleed out, which means if you use warm water, the colors will bleed out, depending on
Yep,
how cheap the garment is.
yep.
But you don't have to worry about that Paul with Northern Lights products at all. I just want to say good evening to Bart Robinson. Bart Robinson, it's good to have you. Good evening to you.
And make sure you guys, when you come on here, you go to my TikTok page. Okay. I don't know if you could see it because it's kind of mirrored. It's mirrored, but James can give you. You can write it down in the chat. It's at paul.mantia.nltdc, Northern Lights Tie Dye Company. I got
Oh,
lots of followers and big views. I mean, 1 million. I'm very viral on TikTok, so I actually make good money on here. So every day I'm getting paid. Monetization, I'm getting paid with a lot of things. I'm advertising other people's products I got in here, drop shipping, things that go along with my tie dye. I'm still having an issue with TikTok with identity because I had something go on with my identity and I had to go on high alert. So when you have that, see what happens is you can't really get anything done unless you call the corporate. You got to speak to corporate, and the credit bureau has to approve anything you do. Even when I got the files, the credit bureau had to approve because they have to make sure it's me and nobody else trying to do identity shit to me.
yeah.
My score went from 293 to 580, okay, in 1 month. They've been
Wow.
taking these fraudulent things off of my credit, electric bills, phone bills, rent bills, all kinds of shit in my name under my credit that had nothing to do with me.
Do you have a
So that's what the problem was with the company too, because it interferes with your business and everything. You know,
yeah, there's so much fraud nowadays and
oh, forget
scammers.
about it, man. You got to watch out with everything. That's why
Scammers.
you
Yeah.
got to make sure you lock your car and do the two-step security. Make sure I didn't do that, but now I make sure because, luckily I didn't get anything taken out of my, my cards that I have.
Yeah, I think I have 2 or 3-step verification of
Right.
my identity. You have to, you know. It's like they're coming out of the woodwork, the scammers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. They are coming out of the woodwork like crazy.
And
Believe it.
as soon as you think you have them beat, they come up with a new scheme.
Exactly.
Oh, look who it is. Ronnie S. from Clearwater, Florida, outside of Tampa. Ronnie S., good evening to you. He says,
Yeah. Let me post this on Facebook while we're on here.
good evening, James and
Let me
Paul.
send the link out there so these guys can go on and watch us.
Yeah, no, well, the video is currently on playing on Facebook
Oh,
and
is
you,
it? So can I go to Facebook and actually see it?
yeah,
I can share it, right?
yeah, it's there. My on my Facebook
Right.
profile, it's there, and on my YouTube channel, it's
Oh, wow.
playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where exactly do I find it on your Facebook? Because I'm there now and I don't see it.
No, just go on my Facebook profile.
Okay, I'm there now, but I don't see.
Yeah. Well, I had to leave and go back to for it to kick in. I don't know. It's a Zuckerberg thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zuckerberg can do a lot of, you know.
He all I have to say is I'm rooting for Elon Musk when they both get in the ring.
Oh, is that really going to take place, or is that a, because you can't, you don't know what to really believe anymore. I mean,
I wonder.
they're taking over the world with this AI shit, man. It's bad because
Well,
they got AI acting like real people, man, and they're actually like recording this and putting this shit on TikTok, and they're making people actually believe that those are the actual people speaking. They look like them, they sound like them. It's insanity, man. Like I watched something the other day, and I'm going, wait a minute. Now I'm not going to mention the celebrity's name, but I know them really well, and I'm seeing them up there. I'm like, wait, he would never, ever even say anything like that. I'm like, this guy's a Christian, man. He's in a gospel band. I'm like, he would never speak like this. So I contacted him. I said, hey, go watch this video. He goes, yeah, that's not me. He goes, they've been putting shit out there about everybody, man. He goes, you ain't going to see celebrities up there talking about politics, bro. You know,
yeah.
but that's not true because celebrities are starting to talk about politics.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I think people like Barbara Streisand she was one of the first, and then Susan Sarandon I think was getting political, and Jane Fonda, of course, and it goes on and on. Now everybody's being interviewed that are in the spotlight, that are celebrities, uh, uh, and only because they're celebrities that they're asking them political questions. It's not that they have, um, well, I don't want to say expertise because you know what, uh, we we have too many so-called experts in Washington, so-called. You know what I mean? Only the people can tell you what's going on in their lives, and if a politician or a political party has made their lives any better than it was 4 years ago. And if your life is not better and it's worse, then you need to vote them out. That's it. It's
Yeah,
that simple.
yeah. You,
It's
you
that,
better you better off doing it that way. Let's
you
see
know,
if Oreo wants to come and say hi to everybody.
yeah, Oreo will glow under black light. That I
Oreo, come here. Come and say hi. Come over here, Oreo. Let's see what. Over
Oreo
here. No, you
is
gotta come.
is an
You gotta,
adopted
hold
is a
on, hold on. I'm gonna
she's
have to turn it. Come here, Oreo.
she's a very cute adopted dog
Let
that
me see.
follow.
She's-
Uh,
hold on a minute. Let me get this camera here. Let's see.
yeah.
Come here, Oreo. Say hi. No, no, look up, Oreo. Look. Say hi. Oh no, no.
Hey, Oreo,
Hold on.
where are you?
She's kind of not. I don't know. She's playing. Go, Oreo. Come here. Come here. Look.
Look in the camera. There she is.
It's hard to get her on this camera, man. It's not like the camera phone where I can simply move it around because this is the iPad.
Uh,
But she can, she's right here. Let me see if I can lift her face up. Hi. Hello.
She's a salty dog, man. She goes. Paul throws a piece of wood or something into the ocean.
Oh yeah, she swims, man. She go, but right now they changed the laws around here, and poor Oreo, she can't go and have her fun at the beach because this stupid I'm not going to mention his name, but congressman over here changed the laws. Oh, no dogs allowed on the beach at all, right? Okay,
Oh,
allow people, drunk people on the beach, throwing beer bottles and needles all over the beach, and migrants that are not supposed to be in the country, they're all over the beach starting fights, stabbing each other. That's fine, okay. And they can also have a broken boardwalk where old people have been falling through the boardwalk, but you're not allowed to have your dog on the beach
so if
because people are afraid. Oh, the dog poops on the beach, but guess what? That's why we got dog bags. We pick the shit up. So they
so
take
so
the
so
fun away
all
from. They
those.
take. So now, what I'm going to tell you, my fiance, she's a diabetic, and this dog is a service dog. That's the one thing where they messed up on last time with me. So she has the thing on her arm, and she's having surgery done, like serious 5 surgeries, okay, because the eye, something happened bad with it. We're not going to talk about that, but
Yeah.
we were walking over there, and they come up and they're harassing me, being racist to me. Okay, so I'm not going to mention what about color, whatever. It doesn't, whatever the fact is. She goes, "Oh, you can't have the dog on the beach." I said, "Okay." I said, "What time am I allowed to bring the dog?" She goes, "Between 10 a.m. before 10 a.m. and she goes after 6 p.m." I said, "Okay." So I didn't think about telling her this is a service dog. That's okay. So we come back the next day, and I got harassed again. Now they're telling me, "Oh, you can't have the dog on the beach at all." I said in the description at the top of the beach, it says it right on the pamphlet. Dogs are allowed at the beach at these times during the summer hours.
You're
He goes,
being
"Oh yeah, but the congressman changed that law around now. No dogs allowed on the beach at all." I said, "Oh really?" I said, "My wife is a diabetic." I said, it's a service dog." She goes, "Oh yeah? Well, let me see the medical paperwork." I said, "That's where you just fucked up." I said, "You don't ask anybody for their medical paperwork." I said, "Look it up. She don't have to show you anything."
something's fishy about that.
So I said, "So next time you threaten me that you're going to have somebody come and take my adopted abuse, the dog that was abused, that I have 3 years now, a loved dog around this neighborhood. Everybody loves this dog." I said, "Let me tell you." And she's smart and she's not abused anymore. She's healthy. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
I got 5 stars with the ASPCA. They're on my TikTok. They watch. Okay. And they love how we got this dog out of her abusiveness, the way she felt. Okay. Now, let me tell you, anybody walks in front of my door, you heard her? Listen, she can hear them coming up in the elevator from downstairs, okay, on the first floor to the sixth. She knows if they're coming up here or not. And she'll bark, man. She go right to the door and she shows, you know what I mean? Anybody that comes in here, she lets them know.
Hmm.
That's my territory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't mess. But like I said, with the cat's afraid of her. Because she's bigger and my cat kind of gets that starts moaning, that moan. Yeah, so I've been trying to get them to get along for years, but it doesn't.
Well, it's like the old saying, they fight like cats and dogs.
No, they don't fight. And Oreo would never bite him, but Milo will scratch the shit out of Oreo because cat's instinct. Something bigger is coming. It's like Godzilla coming after you, or fucking if it's a real dinosaur. You know, you're like, come on.
What about Mothra? Mothra, Mothra.
Yeah. I know. Martial law is coming for the floor.
So,
Oh,
why all of a sudden, with all the day after day of you bringing Oreo to the beach and she's running and fetching and running and enjoying the beach, all of a sudden there's a problem with dogs. But like you said, all the degenerates and the dregs of humanity.
now, but there's literally hundreds of dogs around here, okay, and very wealthy people living here in this neighborhood, okay. It's a wealthy neighborhood, so they have dogs that are like $5,000, $10,000 around here. People drive fucking Lamborghinis and Ferraris around here.
Yeah.
So, they're all pissed off now because now they can't bring the dogs to the beach. They're like, yeah, but my dog loves the beach. And I'm like, exactly. I'm like, and now you got all these tourists and all these people that come from nowhere. Oh, but yeah, the people don't want it. The people don't want it. Who are those people? Are they here all fucking year? Do they pay taxes around here? City, state, whatever. Do they fucking pay taxes like us? Yeah, in another state.
Well,
So
when
then
she when
how are you gonna not allow the only beach that allows dogs?
when she
So
says the people don't want it, the people
so
are
now they're complaining, man. They're
the
saying, look, man, I'm
people.
my fucking taxes in.
Well, the
Kiss my
people
ass.
are the ones living in the community.
Yeah, around here they're pissed because they can't even, you have cops around here that I'm friends with, detectives that have fucking dogs. They got the real German Shepherd cop dogs. They take them on the beach to run them,
The
training.
canine, the
Yeah,
canine unit.
train them on the beach. They bury shit. They dig for it. They train them on the beach out here in the wintertime and the summer. And now they can't even bring their dog to the beach. So you know what? It's a service dog. You can't tell me I can't have the dog there. Go ahead, call the cops. I'll tell them go fuck yourself. Here, read it. Second Amendment, your First Amendment and your Second Amendment rights. But they don't care no more, man. I know cops around here. You know what they tell me? He's like, honestly, I don't even give a fuck. He goes, we don't even arrest people anymore. He goes, we just let them go. He goes, you know why? He goes, they could stab somebody. We arrest them. They go to jail, bro. They're out the next morning. And then they do it again. And they're back in there again. And they're out again. So it doesn't matter. It don't matter. And then I just talked to some guy that wants me to interview him. He just got out of Rikers Island. He's going, hey, I know you do those big interviews on TikTok. He goes, I want you to interview me. He goes, because I want to tell the people of what it's really like in there for people that just get a fucking speeding ticket. He goes, they treat us like fucking motherfucking murderers for a speeding ticket. And then he goes, the way it's in there, they got no CEOs. There's no cops. It's like everybody quit. There's sickness and illness going around. I said, yeah, that's kind of crazy if you got it. He goes, I was reckless driving. He goes, and they put me in there with murderers, dude. He's like, people that stab you in the freaking cell. So he wants me to do an interview with him, but I told him this. I said, honestly, that's dealing with like, some other shit, man. I said, like, I said, I don't want to really get involved with that. If you know what I mean, I said, that's kind of like a section that I want to stay away from. I said, because I don't cover that kind of news. I
Yeah,
really don't do prisons. I don't want to cover that. I cover weather. I cover, what's going on in the neighborhood, you know, whatever I just cover certain things and I make money
yeah.
on them.
What if he starts fingering certain people, and then they're going to drag you into the whole
Yeah,
mess?
right. Exactly. Nah, that's why I stay out of that.
Yeah. But anyway, so what do you want to do? You want to do another song? You want to show some more tie dye?
Well, I can do, let me see what I got here to do. We got stuff we're working on and I just joined the band. So, it's like, I'm going to take them live to the band eventually. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. I'm not going to do that song because that's the song that I'm doing with this band. I'll do it another night. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Everybody likes the Bee Gees. Who doesn't like the Bee Gees? Or I can do, because we have creeps everywhere. Well, let's see what we have here. Hold on a minute.
The Night Fever. Night Fever. They
Yeah,
say
yeah
people
we're doing like
people like that better than staying alive.
They're air popped, not fried.
go ahead, talk.
Night Fever.
All right, let's see. Let me see which one. I don't know what this is here.
Covers PH.
I don't know what this
Who
is.
the hell is that?
I'm trying to find the backing tracks for
Oh.
this. You know? Yeah, I'll do this song here. All right. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just singing off the backing track. I gotta do, I've been working my voice with the tracks they sent me, so, So your eyes in the morning sun, I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wanna come from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. Then you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, and you shelter save you when I fall. You may not think I care for you, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong, you and me. All right, so check it out. I'm gonna do some rock stuff tonight because before I came on here tonight, I did a lot of rehearsing, so and I had practice rehearsal tomorrow night. So as vocalists, we got to be careful
You
what the
should
hell we sing.
dance.
So we're gonna do this song because I know a couple of people that are real creeps, and so I want to do this one.
Sure.
Sure, and we'll do this one, and then we'll show some tie dye, and
Yeah.
still over here getting the sound correct and all that shit. But I try to find the one with the backing vocals because then you can harmonize with them, But
This Wednesday, the best movie of the summer arrives. Mission Impossible is full of nerve-shredding thrills. It's off the charts spectacular.
Mission Impossible.
With twists and turns that will blow you away.
all right, I'm gonna play with the track. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Everybody knows this damn song. They all do. Everybody knows it. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You're so like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. Yeah, I'm a widow. What the hell I'm doing here? No, I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. How I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. Yeah, I'm a widow. What the hell I'm doing here? No, I don't belong here. Oh, oh, oh. She's running out the door. She's running. Run, 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 whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. Oh, I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. What the hell I'm doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. We definitely don't belong here. But where do we belong? So let me do one more for them. And, because I have a rock voice, so, I'm going to do this Creed song that I always do. The, with legs wide open. I mean, with arms wide open.
Please, I want to be special. I want to be special.
Be special. I want to be special. Did you hear how what's his name? Oh, shit, Ice-T. He came out and he said, now this was real. I know people that are connected right to him. You know what I'm saying? I've met him before, but he come out and said, he was talking about the secret society, man. And he
Jesus.
said it. He goes, it's true though. It's right in the contracts that some contracts state that you are not allowed to talk about the Word of God or preach the Word of God on stage. Okay, unless you are a gospel signed under a gospel label. Okay, or whatever else you signed under. So Creed, he was able to do it because he crossed over. He was signed over to a Christian label, and then he went over to the public label. But that's when I think he changed. So something happened, when he got that Hollywood taste. It always happens. They get that Hollywood flavor, and then that's it. It's over from that point.
Yeah, you start living high on the hog, and you
Yeah,
got
that's
the
why. Yeah, I don't care to sign with anybody. See, I do my own contracts now. I contract through the movie, companies without a label. I go through Paramount, Warner Bros. I got, my material, my music is actually in movies that won first place, 2 years in a row now for best soundtrack, best trailer, and I got my credits for that. And we did win awards from Hollywood for that shit. But I wouldn't care to sign with those people. I got my own thing going. Who the hell needs the record label? All right, so here, let's do it with arms wide open, okay? At least I can play with the backing track, so that's good. So I tried it, no guitar, but they're gonna add it anyway. I don't know what they did. All right, just want to make sure that it's the right one. All right, so I'm gonna do this one, and then we get into whatever. Well, I just heard the news today. This is my life. It's gonna change. I close my eyes, begin to pray as tears of joy stream down my face with arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I show you everything with arms wide open. With arms wide open. But I don't know if I'm ready to be the man I have to be. I take a breath, I take her by my side. We're standing on, we created life with arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I show you everything belongs belongs right over. Now everything has changed. I show you love. I show you everything belongs right over. Belongs right over. Show you everything. Oh yeah, yeah. Belongs right over. Right over. Oh. If I just one wish, rolling one demon, I hope it's not like me. I hope it understands that he can take his life and hold it by the hand, and he can bring this world. Belongs right over. Belongs right over. Under the sunlight, welcome to this place. I show you everything. We don't start over. Now everything has changed. I'll show you love. I'll show you everything. We don't start over. We don't start over. I'll show you everything. I am. We don't fight over. Fight over. All right. So there you go on that.
Okay.
How did that sound? Good or bad?
Oh, it sounded excellent. It sounded excellent. Next time you probably have to uh, boost up your microphone volume a tad bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm all cranked up here, and I'm going to increase my volume for tomorrow's show as well. But it was great. It was great, really.
Yeah, we'll get it because we're still working on like the audio of running through OBS Studio because that's the pretty much the best studio for my studio. So like Pro Tool, I have everything here. I have literally like I've upgraded since we last were on.
Yeah,
So
well, I've seen
I
OBS.
Pro Tools, I got full Pro Tools, 32 track. I got the board, I got what I need. Okay, I'm not showing all that, but
They have a link, another link. They have a desktop app that you could download on OBS.
and I got this new baby down here, this new board. I haven't even set up yet. I
Oh,
mean,
really?
oh yeah, man.
Keyboard?
No, 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 no. This new mixer here.
Oh, wow! Look at that.
Oh yeah. So and then of course, oops. And then of course I have this one here. The SSL. I got the SSL board. And then I have other stuff that's down here that you see, like drum machines. I mean, look, the power amps, all the power supply for the boards, and it's crazy, man. So it's like and then some of these fucking TVs, man, they get shorts. You see, I got the screens all over the place, man. And another one here, this big
That's-
ass screen. I'm not. I mean, I could turn it on, but I'm not really using it right now. So
You're
I
like
only
you're
I
like
use
you're like on the bridge of the U.S. Enterprise. That's why I always.
yeah, but I only use the big screen over here is when I'm mixing or doing a master. You know what I mean? Because I got the mastering set up now. So I have all the shit for mastering. I got the equipment over here. And then
Uh-huh.
I got mastering equipment. I'm still running wires and there's a lot of shit, man, involved in the studio. So
Oh
because I'm doing analog and digital, and now I have a reel to reel. So I want to I got to go pick it up, and I got a beautiful, TIAC, man. I
Yeah.
got TIACs. Yeah, nice. It's just a 32 track, man. It's digital TIAC. So I'm gonna pick that up in maybe a month, man, because I have to make room for it. And I'm gonna have the TIAC reel to reels going too, man, because some people want to do live recording with reels. You know what I mean? You get classical artists, you got other artists that you know. Yeah, I have things in the works, and the band is great because look, we have our own rehearsal spot, and it's big. When I tell you big, like I'm gonna tell you, it's probably 5,000 square foot building. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it's all set up with all. I mean, the equipment. The bass player owns the equipment, but the equipment, you got about $250,000 stage equipment, man, from lighting to sound, and they got some recording, you know what I'm saying, but I got the studio. So, not only am I singing and playing guitar and, doing other things with the band, but I'm also doing sound. I'm working with the film production, for the band. So I'm doing all these extra things. And they just brought on a young female singer that's great, man. I posted it the other day, and she did Whitney Houston a cappella, and she killed it. You know what I mean? And it's she's gonna start come. What we're doing this week is tomorrow. I'm going to the rehearsal, but this week we're gonna step into my studio, and we're gonna instead of recording the vocals there, we're gonna record the vocals here for the demo because we need it to be clean. And I don't want to bring all this equipment down there. It would be, I would have to bring that board, the digital board, and then I would have to get a laptop to, and download the program and software in order to run the band. I want to wait on that. They have a mixing setup right now. They're using Reaper, but Reaper is not really the game changer. It's not. I don't find Reaper software professional. I just don't. It's not to me. It's not. You're not going to get a perfect. Well, I mean, some people for certain music, but you know, yeah, yeah. So I'm doing a number of things for the band, and
Yeah.
I'm also designing the clothing and the image line for the band, So yeah,
You have a lot of things in the works, and you know what? It's hard work. It could be very tedious, but
I
you're
worked my ass off to buy this stuff, man. You kidding me? I worked my ass off to get this, and it costs money, and it's like that's it, man. Equipment's not cheap. Something goes wrong with something, man, forget it. It can cost you, up to $5,000 for one small little fucking problem. You know what I mean? It's just like, but I don't have no problems because every day, like I said, if we dust these things, every day you got to dust it. I got to keep covers over the bigger stuff, but it's just it's
yeah,
clean. You come to my studio, my apartment is spotless. But yeah,
dust is everywhere. Even in the winter time with your windows closed, it just it comes out of nowhere. The dust.
and I'll tell you what, we got that air condition running full power on the 6th floor. Let me tell you, and it's right there, like literally 10 feet from me, and it's still hot. It's so hot out, okay, and the climate is so messed up out there
Yep.
that the air condition can't even push.
It's straining. It's
Yeah.
straining.
And that's a fucking big ass, Jesus, man.
You got high BTUs like me, right?
Yep. It's just not.
You know,
It's not doing it. It's
you
not.
clean. You got to clean the filter on
No,
the
it cleans it every day. Every day
rinse.
cleans it. Every day
Yeah, I go to the kitchen sink and I rinse all the dust off.
cleans
Ooh,
that shit every day. But now you got to deal with smoke in the air. You got to deal with dust. Dust smoke from coming from other countries as they think. Yeah, right. I don't believe that.
I hear the
No,
for I hear
I
the
know exactly why the sky turned red, man.
I hear the forest fire
Yeah.
in Canada is not 100%. I heard, whatever went into the air is not 100% gone.
No.
Not yet.
So who do we got on here watching?
Uh, well, I don't know who's watching because they're not identified themselves, but I know the people that I'm I'm familiar with said hi.
Let
I
me
go,
ask James. Does this StreamYard this streamer restream? I think doesn't it connect to TikTok? It should.
well, yes, It does, but it's
We get like 100,000 watches, man.
but it's a little it's complicated. You got to get a certain code off of your TikTok account to you have to type in a certain code. What the hell is it called?
I can stream live right from my iPad from today, and you could join my live on there, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what I'm gonna
You
do.
know,
What I'm gonna do
because we
is
do have to do some shows there. We got to take this there too. You know what I mean? Because we got millions of viewers. I got millions of people that view my shit.
okay. Listen,
You know,
I'm gonna do a print screen of what it takes to connect to TikTok, and then you figure out what the hell they want. It's not a lot. It's only like a question of like a couple of code numbers, but
of course.
yeah. So I'll do a print screen, and off the air I'll send it to you, and you can either recognize it or you can find out what the hell it is, and that's how you connect this company to TikTok and to Instagram too. Well, I'm not worried about Instagram. I'm more concerned with TikTok. So we'll figure this out off the air because I think that's an excellent idea. Um,
Hold on a minute. Give me a second. I bought
yeah, if I could, we could connect this to your TikTok account for at least for the second show.
Oh yeah.
That'll be outstanding.
That was some strange shit, man. I'm gonna tell you some strange things happen in this place here, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Listen, okay? Now, you see where the studio screen is right now?
Yeah.
I didn't touch it. I was in front of in front of you watching, and as I'm watching, I heard something, right? And nobody's in the room but Oreo. She's laying right here, and the mouse is over here. So somehow I hear a click because I know my studio, and when you know the sounds, you hear the different sounds after a while. And I watched right from here. I couldn't believe what just happened, and I'm glad that you recorded this because this is recorded, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna remember the time that we're at right now on here, okay? Because we're gonna go back and look at this later. That screen right behind me, okay, literally went back to start, which is impossible. It can't do that by itself. Okay.
Yeah. Why how the hell could
It
it?
went back to start by itself, okay? So
Yeah, you got paranormal experiences, and
you
well,
remember when we were working on the Gabby case?
yeah,
Man, do you remember the stuff that went on? And this is look, people if people don't know studios, you don't get radio waves to Thunderbolt and Firewire. That's what that is. This is all wired up clean with it. Really, I mean, the wires that I got are so expensive. It's not even funny. It's just insanity. Okay, I got the best of the best, man. Platinum tips, and because I didn't want no noise
yeah,
at all when I was recording. So I probably spent a good 10,000 on just the wiring for certain items over here, and that doesn't include the computer wiring. It doesn't include coaxial cables and other shit that you need, and HDMI cables are
what do you
expensive.
call them? Coaxial.
Yeah, coaxial.
You said coaxial?
I call them coaxial. That's what
Coaxial cables?
that's what this guy called him. He came over here. He's connecting the files. He goes, "Yeah, I'm going to connect the coaxial cable." I'm like, I thought it was called. Okay, I said, "Okay, coaxial cable." So
It's
that's right.
twisted
I've
copper.
always called it the coaxial cable.
It's like a braid. It's twisted copper, but
Yeah,
nothing compares to fiber optics cable.
yeah.
Nothing.
Well, they hooked the fiber optic cable in, and the coaxial cable was just for me for the TV. So but yeah, some weird, strange things do happen. So I mean, this is a building from 1929. It was built. It's old. A lot of people, this is a war building, so it's built as a war building, and they couldn't even believe it when they came in here. They're drilling, and he goes, "Oh man, they got fucking plaster like this." I'm like, "Yeah, every time you drill anything into the wall, the wall will fall apart. It crumbles.
Well, it's plasterboard.
Yeah. So, it makes so not now, well, it's the only way to get wires through.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a friggin' old building. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be there forever, of course.
No.
But it is what it is, and I bet a lot of things happened over the years, and you probably have some spirits, malevolent or benevolent, uh, uh, trying to play pranks to get your attention. But why don't we? What was I going to say? Oh, tell the folks who you played with when you were in a rock band, the people you kept that
Well,
you worked with in the past.
we're gonna have one of them on soon. We'll have Chad come on, and
Yeah,
we'll discuss what he's gonna be doing, and what we're doing, with the company. And I'm gonna be one of the sponsors for his new band. I'm working on we're working on some stuff for them. I can't really talk about because we don't want to release anything just yet,
right.
until they actually release it on stage. Because
Well,
when you talk about things before they happen, they'll take the idea, they're gonna try to do, and we don't do that no more. Now we just tell them, we have something going on,
yeah,
and you know they're doing major concerts, so 10,000 and up. You know what I mean? And people, big concert venues, and they play the casino markets, but
well,
you
people,
got John Michael Purcell as the lead singer, who was formerly Fuel's lead singer, the band Fuel. Okay, and you have Chad Zaliga, who's been on. Forget about it. He's been with every freaking band out there you can imagine, from Stained, Black Label Society. He's played with Creed. He's played with Breaking Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? He's played with forget about it. Just Thin Lizzy. I could. Now he's with Turning the Tide. I mean, he manages other bands too that are making it big out there. You know what I'm saying? So, he's the drummer of the band, but he's amazing. He's an amazing drummer, and
well, Paul toured with Billy Preston
yeah,
back.
I spoke with Billy Preston. That's in a news article online, and I'm waiting on some video to come back. Just approvals and release forms, and because he passed away, and it made things complicated, man, to get certain things.
Yeah,
Because I'm dealing with a manager that's just, man, the woman that took over his management and has the rights to his estate. They could be. I don't want to talk about them.
yeah, no. Anyway, what I tell you
It's
what,
just very, very technical, and it's problematic, and to achieve, to get something when somebody passes away. Because now you got the family members you're going to deal with, then you got royalty. Oh, well, and they always want more and more. It's like, but wait a minute, you didn't even earn this. Your brother or whoever it is earned this. I
right,
said, and we just want to release this. You know what I mean? And yeah, you can take as much as you want. Take freaking 80%. You know what I mean? It's about the release. It's not about really making the money on it. It's about releasing these things. Because they're important for my credentials. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So it's just like I said, paperwork can be a bitch sometimes, man, and that's what it is.
Well, I have a good idea. Why don't we start showing some heavy duty black light glowing product?
Yeah.
The glow stuff under the dark black light.
Okay, the moment they wait for.
Yeah,
Oh,
that gothic bat cave look.
okay, so I do have some pieces that I'll show off tonight. A few, because everything else is bagged up right now.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I got like 20, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 boxes of tie dye, all ready to go.
Wow.
Each box got 48 pieces in it. Some of them will sell wholesale, and the other ones, they go to be sold on the streets out here. We get to the boardwalk or whatever.
Yeah. How's things at
This, this is $20. Period. It doesn't matter. I should be selling them for 30, but hey, look, people, they want something nice. We make it affordable for your ass. That's it.
how's the boardwalk sales been going?
They're okay. You know, give it
Well, the best thing is making merchandise for the retail stores, right?
I'll be right there, James.
Okay. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us for the debut of Northern Lights Tie-Dye TV. This is the very first Northern Lights Tie-Dye TV. Hopefully it will become a series. You will see different things. Uh, you'll be surprised at the different things you will see because we're not going to tell people what we're going to do ahead of time. We're just going to do it. Paul is just going to do it.
That's all. We're just gonna do it, you know.
Do it and surprise everyone. Okay, uh, Northern Lights tie-dyed part part two or chapter two, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Oh, man.
And you'll be surprised. But you're gonna see some glow tie-dyed apparel from Northern Lights tie-dye company under the black light,
Mhm.
which I'm very bedazzled by the visual effect of that.
Yes, sir, Bob. So we're gonna turn off the screen real quick here because we want it pitch dark in here. So
Yeah, and I'm gonna be pitch dark myself because we're gonna go. There you go.
okay, everybody, it's gonna get dark, but don't worry. Like
Don't,
we do have aliens in here, so you know I don't want anybody to be scared because you know
no, we're here. We're not going anywhere.
the aliens they come out once in a while. You know,
Yeah, there you go.
the alien they come out, man. I don't know. People
Wow.
have been talking about these aliens, and one landed in our backyard. So she's right here.
Well, that mask is perfect for the
Oh no, this is
Canadians.
not a mask. It's real.
Canadian.
She landed in my backyard, man. This
Look
is
at
the one
that.
like they landed in Las Vegas. This one landed here. Okay, she landed here.
I
I'm
thought
not
it was
lying.
because of Canadian forest fires or something. Oh, look at that.
We
Ooh.
are here. We are here. We are telling the people on the planet to stop doing what they're doing. Do you understand that? Otherwise, we're gonna take over.
What what
Invade,
what tell me about the abductions and the chips that you've been implanting in.
we really we abducted Joe Biden. That's not really him that you see there. That's just a reptilian.
I heard Joe Biden was wearing no socks with his sneakers.
So he was running to eat some ice cream. Joe Biden's at the ice cream parlor right now. He's in the Arctic. The Arctic, behind the Arctic walls.
Is it ice cream or is it I scream when the young girls see Joe Biden? They scream, I scream.
They scream, okay, you know. I want you guys to spend some time with her. Tell her what you feel.
Well, she doesn't ask you to pet her hairy legs like Joe Biden does.
No, but she's got a nice hat. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll show you. She celebrated Rainbow Fashion Week. See, she got the rainbow hat. See that?
you make rainbow fashion week tie-dyed bucket hats
Yeah.
for the rainbow fans
Mm-hmm.
and rainbow participants.
Yeah.
You know, because
We're gonna put her over here. She's got to hang out.
all right.
She's a little crazy today, so don't mind her. So we'll show you this right now. We got
She could be the
beautiful
mascot.
artwork.
You know.
See that beautiful artwork right there? Look at that.
Wow, look at that.
Ain't that beautiful, man?
You damn right it is. I tell you one thing.
That's
You
on canvas, on a
you
big
could-
canvas.
I was just gonna say you could very easily do abstract art
Oh yeah,
on canvas.
this is beautiful. I got somebody that wants this piece when it's done. You know, it's a lot of money though. So you know, and this is 3D here. Everything. See that? This is all raised texturized. It's beautiful. Look at them colors.
You know what I think of when I see that? I think of interdimensional travel, the cryptid creatures that appear and disappear.
Oh yeah.
Interdimensional portals.
Let's see if this one. Yeah, this one's not ready yet.
Artiste.
I didn't finish.
I
that
think that's another title you deserve is artiste.
Yeah. So here we show you the bass guitar.
Yeah. Performing artist, and wow, look at this. Look at that glowing tie-dyed guitar.
Bass guitar.
Bass guitar. Look at it.
I'm trying to find my blacklight flashlights, man. I'm not sure where they are. I have two of them that actually have batteries in them, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. It just likes to disappear. Oh, give me a minute. I'm going to bring something else over there. See that? Look at that dress.
Wow. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Let's see. Let's see. Let me bring it. You ready to see the flower that you saw earlier?
Yeah.
You ready to see that tuxedo flower? You sure you're ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
But is our viewing audience ready? I don't know. Let's see.
All right, here we go.
This is gonna explode. Remember the flower? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Remember
Glowing in the dark. Look at that.
look at that. Remember that floral design he showed you before? Well, this is under black light.
Look at how beautiful that is. Here, close up.
Now, these are these particular
A tuxedo.
dyes.
This tuxedo jacket.
Okay. Wow.
What are you-
Now, is this a particular type of garment designed to glow, or do they all have some glowing capability?
Oh, they all glow, you know, but sometimes they don't all glow. It just depends on the client. The
Right.
client wants something that glows.
Well, you're glowing right now with your t-shirt,
Oh yeah.
your tie-dye. There you go. Look at that. Ah, incredible. Hmm. Stunning. Stunning.
All right, I gotta turn the lights on for a moment so I can.
Sure.
Okay, never mind. Don't.
Oh.
All right, so
Yo. Well, that's a white shirt, right?
no,
Oh. Oh, okay. I see it now.
yeah,
Hmm.
the
That-
the light is glaring, so and that happens once in a while. You know what I mean?
mhm.
The light will start glaring and stuff. You know, so that's why I gotta set up my shit. But I've
Yeah.
been so busy that you know.
Yeah. Well, let me see. When you're done, let me see you in your shirt because that you're really glowing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Jawohl.
All right. So here, I'll show you my shirt.
And then if you smile, let me see if your teeth. Wow, look at that. You see your teeth?
See my hat?
Your hat? Your hat. I'm looking at your
Yeah,
choppers.
this is embroidered. I dyed the embroidering, the string. Okay.
Okay.
And This is rubber right here. It says New York City in rubber. So I dyed the rubber letters as well. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. So you got the New York City hat with the beautiful white teeth glowing, and the nice,
Do you
you know,
see do you see your
semi
teeth?
glow. I mean, I didn't do it all. I just like my shirts. It's whatever. I do a lot of different things, man. I have a lot of
That's
stuff
true.
here.
That's true.
A
And
lot, a lot, a lot. I'll show you these. These are my new. Look at these. Let me show you these. These are beautiful. Ready?
oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, incredible.
My
Incredible.
black plasma designs. Look at that. Beautiful. How about? Yeah.
Black plasma.
Yeah. Look at that glowing. It's beautiful. And look at the front. So the front, you got this. It says New York.
Yeah. Well, your cameras, you got the mirror on. You gotta.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, that's you see that below the screen, you'll see like a little rotary icon. That'll
Yeah.
be
It's like a settings.
yeah, you click
Okay.
that
Oh no.
and then where the video is,
Oh. What
it'll
happened? Shit. What did I do? Okay. It says mirror camera.
yeah, take that off. Unclick that.
Okay. And then click out of there. And what? Where did you go?
Oh, you don't see me?
Nope. Oh
Uh,
shit. Uh-oh.
well, hold on.
I can't even see myself.
Oh, is there a button that says save or anything, or
No,
just click anywhere within that box to see if it disappears?
no, it's not. There's nothing.
Is there an X like in the upper corner?
Yeah, I just put it back to where it was, but there's no. I can't see nothing. Can you see me?
No.
I don't know what just happened, man. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
like
you just came back, but I can't see myself. So
now what you unclick the mirrored part. Is there if there's any is there like just put the cursor like anywhere within that box and
well, I
outside.
don't know what happened. It's not. I'm there now, but it's not working. I don't know what's going on here. I can't see myself at all. It says
Well,
put
maybe you
back
could.
camera.
You know
Yep, you
what?
got the back camera on.
You can come. You can always leave and come back. Hold on.
I don't know what happened here.
Yeah, you know what? Let me bring you back. Uh,
Nothing.
huh? Nothing.
I don't know what.
Um. Um.
I
Well,
clicked on. I clicked on that thing, and my camera went completely black.
well, that's strange.
Yeah, and now you can't see nothing but black over here.
And
So
that thing is already gone, right? The thing where it said mirrored camera,
I put it back to where it was.
where it was, and you unclick the mirrors.
Yeah, and I clicked the mirror back, and I don't see anything now.
Well,
Oh
well,
wait a minute. Why is it going to that camera over there? I don't understand that. Front
I
camera.
just saw something, Paul. Oh, there
Okay,
you
wait a
are.
minute. Okay, wait. So that's weird because it changed itself. All right, we're good now. All right, James. All right.
Now,
Yeah,
see now,
weird, man. That's weird. It
oh,
changed. How did it?
hold up that shirt. Let me see if the letters are straight now. The New York, whatever that
Yeah,
shirt
they're
that
straight. They're straight. Yeah,
yeah,
I
like
see how the keyboard actually looks weird now. It's backwards. It's over here. Okay, yeah. So that's my right hand, and that's my left. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So here, let me shut that off, the light, real quick, so you could see
yeah.
the hat glowing, and then you could actually read it.
There you go. No,
See that?
that's glowing, man. That's glowing. That
Yeah.
neon black. I tell you one thing. I didn't know you've been dabbling in artwork. there could be a fortune in your paintings.
Yeah, I already know. But here, let me show you something else that I got, man. You ready? You want to see something that's worth a lot of money?
And I bet you could sell. I bet
I can't believe I didn't realize. I thought I had lost this 25 years ago. I was on tour with Billy, and man, we were I think we were overseas, and no, we weren't overseas. We were in America, and Billy was good friends with the Yankees, man. You know what I mean? And we were hanging out at a bar, and I knew the owner really well of that bar in Hollywood.
right.
Oh, and I'm gonna show you. This is unbelievable, man. Wait, oh man, I already had it checked. I had it checked out already because people don't believe shit, man. They yeah, you know what? Oh no, that's definitely not. Well, you know what? They were wrong. Some of those people because I had this checked by a Yankee ball player themselves. Okay, I'm not gonna mention who because I don't have to. This is an old bar thing. Okay, now you see this?
It's autographed. Right?
Yeah, by like 8 different big ball stars. Okay, when I tell you, okay, I already told you. Joe Maggio, DiMaggio.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on here. Okay, um, Reggie Jackson's on here. Whitey Ford.
Wow.
You got Chicken Chantel, big time. Okay,
Chicken who? Chicken Little? What'd you say?
yeah, his name is Chicken Chantel. Chicken,
What
chicken.
what
I,
about blind
I,
blind? What about
all,
blind mellow jelly? What about the little
yeah,
Jack Little?
all I know is he's got a big name, and my now there's another one, but I can't really read this name, and the guy, he's still looking at it. But there's a lot of big names on here, and I sent him a picture, a clear shot of this, okay, with the signatures, and he said this. He goes, "Well, being done on a baseball like that, that's slippery." He said, "You know what? That's real." He said because ain't nobody gonna be able to, you know, do those signatures like that, exactly like them on a baseball. He goes, they can try. He goes, but he can automatically look at that and tell that those are the real fucking signatures, man. And I said, yeah. You know why? I said, let me tell you something. I got this when I was on tour with Billy because the bar owner, I wanted this badly. He goes, oh yeah, here you go, man. He goes, I got their signatures all over the place out here, and he gave me this. I held on to this for like 30 years, man. All right.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
let me tell you something. It's worth. But you see, I wasn't around when Reggie Jackson came in. But this is years ago. But these signatures were already on there. But there are signatures on here, okay? But Billy's signatures on here too.
Billy.
So Preston.
Oh, Preston. Oh, okay.
Okay, so listen, he told me this. He said DiMaggio, he goes, do you know what that is worth? He goes, just go online and just see what his signature on a piece of paper is worth. His signature's worth $16,000 on a piece of paper, okay? So he goes on a freaking baseball. He goes, let me tell you, that could be worth anywhere from 30, between 30 and 50. He goes, now that's what they would get. Okay, he goes, that's not what they're gonna give you. He goes, he's worth, between 30 and 50 just for that name. That doesn't include all the other names. He said, say you have something that's worth 250,000. He goes, you're gonna get 125,000 out of it. That's how it works. You'll get half. Okay? Half. He goes, but if you want, then you could try to sell it in an auction yourself and collect all that money. He goes, somebody might buy it for 300,000. He goes, because things like that are worth a lot of money. You know? So I'm in my I was going through some of our stuff, my older stuff, and it was in the bag buried in there. And I said, oh man, I said, wow. I said, I thought I lost this in Bushwick, man. And Valerie grabbed it. My fiance, she grabbed it. And that's how she said, it looked cool. So I grabbed it. I'm like, oh, cool. Because when we moved out of there, I left a lot of shit behind. So we grabbed this. Well, we left shit behind because I had all brand new furniture here. You know what I mean? I got all new furniture.
Well, it's a good thing you grabbed it.
We got nice ass furniture, man. Fuck that.
But it's a good thing that that's in your possession. That's all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I did some other, I worked for Mark Zuckerberg actually. You know, a couple of weeks ago I did a product testing, man. Just checked it out. I mean, the money was great. I have to be honest. Listen, legit. And look, for an hour and a half of my time to do what I did to make that kind of money, I have no words against him at all. Okay, on that end. Okay, he does pay, but I can't really talk about the product though.
Oh, the project that
Yeah,
you
I
went
can't talk
to.
about it. I'm on the contract with that, so I can't. But I'm just saying.
No, you don't have to say
I,
anything.
I'll say this though. You better get ready for 2024, everybody, because the shit that they're coming out with, man. And I'll just say one thing: AI is going to take over everything. Okay, and I want you to realize one thing about AI. AI is getting smarter than the human brain itself.
Sure.
Okay, do you know that AI, that Sonia robot? Do you know that she can fucking read? Okay, they didn't know she's not programmed to do that. And somebody goes, "Can you read my name?" And she said, "I'm not programmed to do that, but I can read your name." And she read the fucking name, man. Now they're doing things that they're not even programmed to do. So what does that tell you?
Well, just by the fact that
Artificial intelligence is
when
getting.
they when they interview these android robots, they show emotion. They smile. They joke around. They respond to you
Yep.
with with cleverness and quick wit. They're they're very human when they have a conversation, and just put on top of that the ability to store massive amounts of information with the personality of a human being.
Yep.
That's very. The only thing is they can't walk and they can't physically function yet, but they're getting close. They're getting close.
Mm.
They could probably once they have the physical ability, the dexterity of a human, they could probably reproduce themselves with no problems.
Definitely, man.
Yeah. So anyway, listen, science, technology, if it could be used for good, and it's a godsend. But it could be also be used for evil, just like money. Money can be used for who's this?
I'm just trying to bring someone on. Who's that?
I don't know. Who's that? Goodbye.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Dislo? Do you know somebody named Dislo?
Yeah, that's Danny. That's Danny. Wait. I'm trying to send him the what do you
Oh,
call it? No, the link to
you sent him the link. Well, he's here, but
the
he
link to come and watch. I'm sending him.
oh, to come and watch. You sent him
But
the wrong link.
oh shit.
Yeah, to come and watch. I mean, he can go.
You sent it to Facebook. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he can
Oh,
go to he can
all
go
right.
to YouTube. He can go to YouTube. Progressive Discussions YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
You know, um, he can go there and watch.
Yeah, okay. I see. Oh wait, but I thought I hold on a minute.
Send him the wrong link.
Oh man, I've done that before. Okay, here it goes. Let me send them this link. Okay.
So he can watch. Yeah, but I don't know how much you want to hang out for a little bit, or
Yeah.
you getting tired and hungry, or
No, I'm good for a minute.
all right.
I'll tell him one time. Next time we'll bring him up live, and I'll explain to you who he is. He's working with me. So yeah, this is one of my new partners, and he's working with me. You know what I mean? And he's gonna be doing some sales and stuff like that for the company. You know, and some
Okay.
big sales. You know, so you know he works for the MTA, man. He's been there like 10 years, and you know he's looking to invest in like property and shit like that. You know, and me and him are working together on certain things like buying and reselling. Buy property, remodel it, because you know I have experience during the wintertime when we're not doing too much. You know, we can be out there working, remodeling something, and then we turn to freaking flip it. You know, buy, sell, buy, remodel, flip, buy, remodel, flip. That's the best market, real estate, man, because there's a lot of real estate out there going for certain prices, but you know, it just depends on how much damage.
Well,
You know, and I always look at one thing, James. What is up with the internal guts of the house? Okay, number one, the structure is number one. Number two, the guts, electrical and plumbing, your biggest fucking things, and the water system. You
yeah.
know,
Well, a bathroom,
yeah,
a remodeled modern bathroom and kitchen, they say affects the value of a home more than any other
yeah,
part of the home.
yeah.
But I want to tell you, the remodeling and flipping could backfire on you. It happened to my brother. He bought he bought this property, an old house in a low what was it, Plainfield, New Jersey, a low income neighborhood. I wouldn't call it a ghetto, but it was half and half ghetto
Right,
without the crime. Okay, so long story short, he totally gutted it out, remodeled it completely, put in new everything. You name it, he did it.
nice.
He couldn't get his price because nobody wanted to move into the neighborhood.
Yep.
You know, they looked at the neighbors and they go, nah, he
So
couldn't he couldn't get it. Yeah, because he
yeah,
made the mistake of looking at the cost of the property and the old house, but not looking at the how the neighborhood would affect
right,
the value and the ability to sell it. So he shot himself in the foot, both feet,
right.
you know, because my brother can do everything. He can build from scratch, you know, and that's one mistake he made. You got to look at the area, you know.
Yeah.
Like I give you an example of how it could work.
Well, we're not looking to move in, and we don't. You know,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
I mean, you don't want to really buy it. It just depends where you're gonna buy it and where you're gonna do it.
yeah.
You know,
Like
it doesn't matter where you buy it; it's gonna sell anyway. You know what I mean? But you
like
don't buy a freaking crack house. You know what I mean? So
like for instance, Asbury Park, New
okay,
Jersey, and Long Branch.
I'm
They
listening.
they were originally shitty areas, but
Right,
they were on the ocean.
of course,
Okay, there you go. Waterfront property, seaside,
exactly.
but they were shitholes. So what happened was certain real estate people got the idea. Oh, look at this low cost real estate, but it's on the water. Well, they did the same thing to Long Branch and Asbury Park that they did to over here at Edgewater and Weehawken and all this along the Hudson River. These were all really depressed, not crime areas, but they were poor areas. You know, and,
Let me switch the camera back the other way, Joe. James, all right?
oh, were the pianos on the other side?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because because I was just doing it to show everybody because it's got me bugged out because I'm like I'm walking in the camera and I'm seeing my left going to the like it's just weird.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes it works out because especially if there's waterfront.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially if
yeah.
there's waterfront, you know, Hudson River or Atlantic Ocean's waterfront. Uh, um, oh, I want to show you something. You're gonna know what this icon is. Paul, you know what this is, right?
Oh, I've seen that before. Where did I see that?
That's Mr. Coney Island. That's the old
Yeah,
That's the original Coney Island dude.
Oh shit, Mr. Coney Island himself.
Yeah, this is you'll see this like at the beginning when you first enter Coney Island.
Ah,
Yeah, look at that hairdo. It's like 1920s.
looks like Crazy Eddie. Crazy Eddie. Remember him?
Uh,
Where the prices are
His
insane.
prices are insane. Now,
So,
Crazy Eddie Entar was not the guy doing the commercial. He went to prison.
so this, you know,
Save it.
you think? I mean, you don't think I should?
No, save it so it
What am
becomes.
I? What am I gonna do with this for real?
No,
It's gonna sit up in the cabinet, okay? And I'm gonna look at it while it collects more and more
no,
dust,
no. You
okay?
know what you do?
Nobody knows what's gonna happen to the dollar tomorrow, to the next day, to the next, okay? And yeah, I just want to,
Listen,
if I could get a buck 25, 125 G's for this, they can take it and they can do whatever the hell they wish with it, okay? I don't care.
they could use it as a dildo for all you,
They can.
or a butt plug. You know, a butt.
I don't want to even get into
You
that with this.
listen.
Okay, they can have it. Okay,
Sell it.
whatever they use it for.
Go to the the Rainbow.
Whatever they use this for, that's up to
Go
them.
to the Rainbow
I'm gonna take my.
Convention.
I ain't gonna put the cash in the bank. I'll pay my taxes on it, but that money going in my.
What if the
That's
day will come when you move and you buy a huge home with a fireplace that could go on the mantle.
I got some clothes for you. Watch
That
this.
could go
Ready?
on the mantle.
Now, let me show you what I've been saving for about. This is my grandmother. Okay, this is my grandmother gave me these.
Dildo.
Right, my grandmother gave me these. I got these since I'm like I don't know. Shit, God knows I got these. But look, you ready? Let me show you. Okay, you ready for this?
The Dominoes. What do you got? Oh my God. Oh, a kern. It's a Is that a silver?
No, that's gold.
That's a gold coin.
Gold with platinum in the middle. Gold with platinum. Okay, you know what the year is on this? 1849.
Well, you have to go
I already know. I don't have to
go
go.
to Manhattan to a coin, numismatic, they call them, whatever, a coin um, collecting place where they appraise. Don't touch it. Keep it virgin. Keep it virgin.
Oh, it is. It's brand new. Untouched. Mint.
Mint condition. How about that?
And then look at this. You ready?
You know, you need a safety deposit box.
Oh no, I don't. Trust me. Let
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody coming near my doors. I have cameras everywhere. Okay, in the front of my apartment door, I got them in by every freaking window. You better believe this thing is surrounded with surveillance now. And
And
it's
you could and you could
course 24 hours. I ain't got to do nothing.
and you could check the cameras on your phone from
Oh
another
no, yeah,
location.
I could check them on my phone wherever I am. I can check them here. I have TVs, multiple screen TVs all over. We got 12 screens in this house, so anytime they want to play anything, that's why they don't come near my place anymore. Nobody. Yep. Even the mailman, they call. They let me know before they come up. They text me. I know all of them. I know all the FedEx guys because guess what? I'm recording 2 FedEx guys in the studio in a month. The FedEx guy comes here to deliver my package. He's like, "Oh shit!" And then he's listening to my beats. He's like, "Bro, I'll pay you." He goes, "How much?" I told him my price, and we set stuff up for next month.
Did
So I got the FedEx worker that delivers my mail to me coming here. Okay.
did you tell the postman about a certain fat fuck that was
Yeah,
tampering?
this is all taken care of now. He's become the nicest person in the world. For the last 2 months.
I thought he was headed for the federal penitentiary. Where doesn't anybody go to the slammer anymore?
No, no, but he's being replaced. You know what I mean? But whatever. Things are a lot calmer here. Nobody gets yelled at no more. The old people don't get yelled at. Their shit gets fixed now. and that's it. You know, because it scared them. It
Because
scared.
you are like Spider-Man. You were the superhero that made this all happen.
Yeah.
You don't have a cape,
I
but you.
try to play superhero. I just try to make life easier and better for all of us because we all got to live here, you know. And then when you see a super yelling and screaming at an old lady, you know, when she's saying, "Listen, you know, my mailbox is broken into," and he's like, "Oh well, you have to fucking pay for that, okay? You got to pay me, and I'll put a new lock in." Number one, she don't have to pay you because that's federal. You don't own those mailboxes. Number two, so who the hell are you to charge her and curse her out like that, you know? And then they go and say things like this. Go ahead, go and try to file something, and we'll file a nuisance case against you. That's what they threaten the old people with here. They were threatening them that they'll file a nuisance case if you complain about, you know, to 311. You call up the city and complain about something not being fixed. Hey, too bad, just deal with it because guess what? The landlord, the owner, is so wealthy that, oh, nobody could take him down. He's got everybody in his pocket. Really? Well, guess what? He thought he had everybody in his pocket until he met me.
Oh, is that why? Is
Because
that
the
why
only thing that he's got in his pocket right now is his own damn hands, okay? His hands.
playing
He
pocket pool?
elderly abuse, abusing the tenants for 40 years. Guess what? His ass was scolded by the city, okay? And when you get scolded, he ain't never gonna do that shit again. He ain't got no choice then to be nice to people now. I could see it in him, you know, because I go down, I'm like, how you doing? Like I always did, no matter what happened. How you doing? You know, I can tell that he just wants to let it, you know, because we had a problem the other day with oh yeah, the stove. The click on the stove kept clicking and it didn't stop and the gas was coming out. So I called him and I mean, he's like, pull the plug, you know? And then, you know, he was really nice about it, but I can tell when I talked to him downstairs in person, I can see that, you know, that angry demon inside, the Tasmanian devil, just wants to just burst out because he's trying to hold it. You know what I mean? Because that's his nature.
Well, that's a PSE&G issue.
But he has no choice. He has to hold it because if he says one more thing, not to me, I couldn't care less. But if he says one more thing to hurt and abuse any person in this building, or somebody that's mentally disturbed, you know, you got people that are slow, you got people with Down syndrome that he's harmed, push them through the door, and he tells the dad, "Go ahead, call up on me. We'll file a nuisance case against you, and you'll get kicked out of here." How are
Intimidate.
you going to threaten people, man? So you're allowed to go and hit a girl that's, you know, slow or retarded. You know, they have retardation. What are you going to do?
He's
I
a
try
bully.
not to use that word, but it's the truth, you know.
He's a bully. Is what he
And
is.
she comes to me and my wife, and she goes, "Yeah." Well, she tells me he pushed me. They come to me because they know that I can solve things. I'm like, I know. I watched him push you. I said, "What? What?" I said, "Your dad's scared of him." And I talked to the dad. I said, "What do you want to do about that, man?" He goes, "I want you to." I said, "I can't speak for you." I said, "All I can do is mention it." I said, "Now it's your choice what you want to do, you know." But I bet you he will never touch that little girl again.
Unbelievable.
Now he's got no choice. He's got to say hi to people. And I said, you know, I asked him, I said, "What's so hard about saying hello?" And when somebody comes and asks you for help, I said, "You're the super. It's your fucking job." I said, "It's not your job to make phone calls in the middle of the night. Oh, you need to go over there and turn their lights on." No, you get your ass up. I don't care if you're 400 pounds. Get up, put your beer down, get downstairs in the elevator and fix the damn lights and turn them back on. That's it, you know?
What is it? A circuit breaker or fuse
And
boxes?
you know what? Listen, they have to do the whole infrastructure. They're in big trouble, man. Okay, they got about $63 million worth of stuff that they have to do here. Fines by the city. They got to redo the whole infrastructure, the plumbing, the electrical, because the electrical, you're living from 1939, man. They still got friggin' fuses that you got to, you know. And if the lights go out, you can't. You got no breaker system to retract your lights and reboot it. You got to go downstairs in the basement. The only one that can get down there is his fat ass, man. Sorry about that. I don't, you know, I'm not discriminatory against fat people, but he's 400 pounds, and it's not because of a thyroid problem. It's because all he does is eat all day, sits on his ass, drinks beer, and mouths off to everybody. So, you know, yeah, that you're damn right. He's a fat ass. Okay, that's it.
because his personality, his character sucks.
And then his family doesn't want him. You know what I mean? His daughter, they don't want him there. You know what I mean? She's like, get the hell out of here. I'm not with that mouth. Shit. His mouth is loud, man. Like he can't talk like this. He's got to yell. He's got to yell when he's talking to somebody. And it's like, it's really, it's not intimidating to me because I yell back. But when you're yelling at a 90-year-old woman or an 84-year-old, 5-year-old woman, and you're yelling at their caretaker, and you getting them scared, man, and this and that, he's going to file a nuisance case if I report
You
this.
know what it is? I think because he's so fat, he has no energy to do his job.
And he can't walk one block, okay?
And when people ask him,
Sad, man. It's sad.
when people tell him something's broke and you need to take a look at it, he just doesn't have the physical ability to be going. Or he should just I don't know, go on disability or go or go to a fat farm or something. He's just physically not capable of being the super of that many units in an apartment building, you know.
I think it's 97 units altogether or more.
So 97 units has only one superintendent that's 400 pounds
There's more
obese.
because there's two sides, man. This is a big freaking place. Yo, this building is literally like 80,000 square feet, man.
He
It takes over the whole block. This one building's for the whole fucking
Yeah,
block.
there's no way he physically can
They got
handle.
more. They got 3 more buildings, and they put the scaffolding up. Okay, you know what that scaffolding cost a day? When they put the scaffolding up around the buildings, you know what that cost a day? And guess what? The insurance company doesn't cover that. You know that, right? The insurance company, you know what they cover? The insurance company only covers if somebody gets injured. Okay, they don't cover property damage. Guess who's got to cover that? Guess whose pockets that comes out of?
The landlord.
Yeah, the tyrant elites themselves.
So
It comes right out of his pockets. Okay, so I want you to think about this. You ready to hear how much this cost?
how much?
For one building, okay, the scaffolding in New York that you see, the metal scaffolding all around that, $15,000 a day. I thought it was a week. No, it's a day.
Where they rent those?
They no, the city the city gets the judge to write a court order. They can't rent them. They got no choice. They're coming here and they're putting that shit up whether you like it or not, man. You've been fined, man. You know
So that means
it don't matter. That
you are karma. You are fate. You are the
it's not only me
superhero.
that did it. When people saw me fighting back and they saw me get the mailboxes, all new mailboxes in here, Amazon had put their
She
mailboxes.
backs you up.
Yeah. And then they got new locks now on the doors. They got security cameras up. Okay. So now it's looking better because the building's cleaner. You don't have these drug addicts and these junkies and these people on trank, man, that look like zombies like this in the street. I watched this guy yesterday. Yo, he's like some demonic shit, man. Like, how the fuck, he's number one, he's the skinny, short guy. I used to be skinny, but now I'm bulked
Yeah,
out.
but he's probably on something.
But yeah, he was. But listen, and he looked normal. He had nice clothing on. He looked like he just got off work, And she said that. My wife was like, it's sad because, I said, well, he has a gift of choice that God gave him. He can make that choice whether he wants to do that or do something else with his life. I said, it's his choice. So I don't feel sad for them. I have no sadness for that, man. Not anymore because people can get off of that shit. It's just an excuse they use. They can get off of it. All right. I've gotten people off of it, okay, where they're sober now, sober and graduated, okay, from their program, okay. So we're not even going to get into that, but the whole point is, he was doing stuff that I felt like I was watching The Exorcist, like when she was crawling up the stairs backwards, like
He was acting like that.
this shit you see on TV, it's true. People ain't making that stuff up. When you see them on one leg and they're bending all the way back with their neck, and how the fuck do you balance? How can you balance like that? Okay, I'm a martial artist. I have a hard time balancing like that. But the guy's neck, like like literally was turned all the way. And I'm like, and I'm saying, what kind of dance is that you're doing?
Like Linda
What kind of dance
Paul.
is that? He goes, oh, this is the new trank dance. That's what he said because I recorded him. He said it's the new trank dance. That's the shit. You know what trank is? It's a horse tranquilizer. And they're putting it in all the drugs now. They sprinkle it and it zombifies people and makes them fucking zombies. That's why when you see people in the street leaning over like this and you're going, how the hell are they doing that? And staying like that? They're stationary. They're just staying. You know what I mean? Like a mannequin. How
So
is that possible?
horse tranquilizers.
So, and it's killing people. You know what I mean? But like I'm saying, he was walking, passing by. All right. Yeah, he wasn't coming into the building. All right. I got to plug the iPhone charger, the iPad charger has
Yeah.
to get plugged in
Yeah.
because
You know what? We're almost on 2 hours. Let's end it at exactly 2 hours. The 1 hour and 52 minutes.
okay.
Yeah. So we did a lot. I mean, the time flew. That's for sure.
It might look a little crooked right now.
No.
I don't have nothing to plug. I have to buy a stand for the iPad because I only got a stand for the phone, but I have to get one of those stands. So we're gonna be like this right now.
Now on Amazon, I ordered a 2 pack of 40-watt USB chargers. 40 watt. It says rapid charging or fast charging 40 watt because most of them are 15 watts. The average USB charger that comes with phones and everything and whatever, it's only 15 watts. This is 40 watts. What a difference in the speed, in the charging speed.
Right.
Big difference. And plus,
My thing is how sound quality. How does it sound to the viewer? You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Like when we actually when we're done, does it sound like it sounded to us? You know what I mean? Because sometimes we hear when you're not running direct from the studio, and I'm working on that. I have to. It's a lot of shit, man. You got to go through in order to go in with the inputs and stereo inputs and making sure every channel is going through. From my board, from the other computer up into the next computer. Or I could run it on this computer, but I don't really like to take this computer on a live, but I go on a private, network with it, so nobody gets in and they can't hack this. So, you know, yeah, I got to get more memory in this computer because I'm running out. It's getting, you know, I have 7 terabytes. Wait.
terabytes.
Yeah, 7 terabytes, and it's like, you know,
That's a lot.
but that's the external drive. Now the drive inside the computer, I only have like maybe 1 terabyte, and that's not a lot because when you're doing big giant movie productions and multiple tracks and live instrumentation, and then you got digital, and then you got all the effect plugins and the chains and fucking compressions, and forget about it. Like it loads, man. And one song is just like such a big production. There's really no way around it because there's no way when you got a 16 to 20 fucking piece orchestra. That's a lot of tracks. That's 20 pieces. Then you got the drummer. Okay, the drummer, then you got bass, guitar, drums, this, that, stacking over vocals, this, that. It's a lot of shit when you're doing big productions. So that's what I'm doing. Big productions. Big productions, man. I got a production, 220 track production for a movie with sound effects, and I'm doing it, you know, when we can't, I can only say so much. So
Oh, now
I'm
before
putting it into the movie, you know what I mean? And I have video games that I'm working on for this other guy. I just signed some paperwork with him. They're sending it to me, so I'll have the video game in front of me while I'm writing the music that will be recording into the game. And then, we sync it in and mix it and make sure everything's tight in there. And yeah, so I'm doing a lot of things now.
in order for people to find your product, okay, you're on Spotify, Etsy. Um,
It's
right now,
Shopify. So Shopify, and then
Shopify. I'm sorry,
Etsy's not
Shopify.
Etsy will be launched soon. But Shopify is already up there. I'll give you the link, and the whole thing is with Shopify, they haven't put it on the Google search engine yet, and that's troubling to me because I'm sitting there going, okay,
Really?
you guys want to make money and I want to make money, but how are you going to make money if you're not, putting it on the engines? You know what I mean? So, we'll see what happens. But I have the TikTok shop being
Right.
worked. TikTok shop should be starting in at least maybe a month from now. I have the TikTok online shopping network.
Oh, that should be great.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Being TikTok's giving me problems with the identity, and I don't understand that. With the TikTok shop. So I said, hey, then screw it. Then what I'm gonna do is I'll do what everybody else is doing. I just link my Etsy store to the TikTok, and look, before we while we're on, if they like something they see, they can go right to the Etsy store. They can find what they're looking at. This is the only one I got right here. You can go on the shop right now and buy this one. Or
Well,
you can,
I have YouTube. I have YouTube and Instagram uh, registered with my TikTok account.
right. Well, I'm gonna be doing live, with the tying, and I'm gonna have the client on. How I do it is I have the client, basically pick out the colors they want and everything. But what they got to do is first, the follower or viewer on TikTok, what they do is they go to the Etsy store. They're gonna purchase the shirt first that they want. They're gonna purchase, or they'll say I want a white shirt. But you're purchasing a white with a design. So okay, but I want this custom made in front of me. So to have it custom made
Yeah.
in front
Yeah.
of me, and I get a top fan badge. You know what I'm saying, on TikTok. That's what they'll get. $25. They pay for the shirt. They come back, and then they get to watch. Now I see it come up in the Etsy store. They purchased it. Their name is there. I said, okay, Annie. Okay, so you're up. So I'm gonna put you. Would you like to be on the live? Yeah, let me link you into the live. I'm gonna put you on the live. She just purchased a shirt, so I have her on the live with me. Okay, and then I'm gonna tie her shirt while she's on the live. I'm gonna tie it for her. Then we're gonna go in the dyeing room, and she's gonna pick out the colors where she wants the colors. Okay, and then we're gonna put it in the curing room. And then the next day we'll come back live and we're gonna rinse it. Okay, we're gonna rinse it. We're gonna wash it. We're gonna do another wash, dry it, and send it the next day to her. And that's it. That's how we're gonna work our network. And I'm saying I got it all set up in a way that it's everything's just gonna link together. We'll have it. It's complicated to get. There's one thing that you can get. I forget what they call it, loop or something, and you can get everything, all your channels. You can get Twitter, you can get Facebook, you can get TikTok, YouTube, this StreamYard, the other StreamYard, wherever you want to stream your shit. And all you got to do is hit one damn button and you're streaming everywhere, all at one time, man.
Wow.
See, now I don't understand one thing. Why hasn't a company come up with something that damn simple? How hard is it for you to write a software and a program like that? I don't get it. Why won't they write something like that where you have everything's already there? Even if you don't have it, if printers have it, or if this one has it, sites that people don't even know, just have them all, okay? And then the ones that you do have, you can click on. You put a check mark on each one of them. It's a good idea. Yeah, I want to go live on this. Now you got one damn button that you click, you go live. Now you're everywhere. Everybody's streaming. You see you streaming. If they're not on TikTok, they might be on Facebook. Okay, so you're not on TikTok, you're on Facebook, you get it there. The people on TikTok don't have a Facebook, they get it there. If they don't have those two, they go to Instagram. If they don't have that, they go to Twitter. You know what I'm saying? What's so complicated? If they could write all this technology and you got AI doing this shit, you got AI doing that, okay? But you can't make a simplified program like that for everybody to use? Easy? They got to make everything so damn difficult. The same thing with live streaming, with the audio. They got to make everything so difficult. Why can't it be like back in the day? You plug your RCA cable in your left, your right. That's it. You plug it into wherever the fuck, and that's it. You're going live. You're streaming 2 channels, whatever.
Oh,
Now
you
it's
mean
more complicated. You got to set this
you,
button. You got to do this shit. You got to do that shit.
you're talking about plug and play. The plug and play.
Yeah, man, plug and play. We're living in 2023. Come on, the freaking alien, the extraterrestrials. They're living in 9023. That's how far off they are from us. Shit. They got space shuttles, and I guarantee you, they can't even get inside of them things. They can't even figure out what kind of material is used, because we don't have that here. It's behind the Arctic walls. It's not up in space. It's behind the walls that you're not allowed to go to. That's where all your planets are. But we'll get into that on another. We'll talk about the Northern Lights.
Listen.
Okay, why I named the company that name. There's a whole
Well,
story.
it's the aurora borealis. It's you
There's a
have to do
story. There's a story behind the company. You know why?
yeah.
You know,
In the Arctic Circle, you have the Northern Lights.
Canada got pissed off at me. I had a couple of people get really angry because I used Northern Lights tie-dye. Oh, you can't do that. That's the name of our town. I'm like, no, that's the name of the Northern Lights, okay? I said, I can use that name. Don't tell me what I can't use. He goes, well, sell it to us. I said, I ain't selling you shit.
They don't own. They don't own the aurora borealis. That comes from the sun. That comes from solar storms. And
Yeah.
how could they own that?
They can even purchase nice things like this. Look at that.
Oh, gee. Hold on.
This painting, 3 years I worked on this.
Look at that.
And look, it's even signed, autographed 3 times. All the dates. I autographed every date that I worked on this. Okay.
Did you have your signature on the front?
On the back, and I have it on. No, not on the front yet, but I'm going to do that very soon. But I have it. It's on the back, and it's dated for every time that I, added more into this painting. But it's kind of like a roller coaster going through the buildings of Coney Island, or
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Oh, but let me tell you,
the roller coaster that goes through the buildings where you can actually get on the coaster in your hallway. You walk out your door instead of the elevator, you jump on the coaster, the shit takes you to work and drops you off, man.
so that's like Salvador Dali's
Yeah,
surreal.
but somebody saw that painting in China, and you know what? They actually did something like that, them motherfuckers. They did it this year. They built a train going through buildings.
I
Where
saw it.
it picks up, you see that? Picks up people, you could see the date. I said, you fucking bastards, man.
It's
I'm
like
you'll take everything. They
it,
probably already had the idea though, but
it's
still.
like a subway,
And you know what?
high speed.
I'm
It's a
glad
light.
the architectural design is dated. Do they actually have it dated? Because I got it drawn.
It's it's like a light rail, like
Yeah,
a
I explained
subway.
what this
It goes
was.
right through the buildings.
They'll steal anything, man. Bro, listen. If you give them the chance, they'll steal your damn dirty underwear, okay?
Well, don't take those paintings lightly. I mean, I think artwork is wonderful. Or your shirts are artwork, for God's sakes. I mean,
Yeah.
but why not? Yeah, why not put them on paintings too? I mean, I'm telling you, you're sitting on you got the goose that laid the golden egg. You're sitting on a gold mine, and it's just a matter of time before the mother lode explodes.
Yep.
And I just want to say, I think that the first show went very well, but I'm going to. Are you good for next Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. Monday, I got rehearsal tomorrow, and then because we got a couple of concerts coming up, man, and
Okay. I'll do the. I'll set up the promo when I go off the air. I'll set up the promo for next Saturday, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the instructions of how to link this live stream with your TikTok uh, uh, account. I'm gonna take an image, a photo of it, and I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you offline on Messenger, and then you'll see it, and then you can figure out what the hell this code stands for. You'll probably look it up on TikTok. Type it in. It's like 3 initials, I think. But once I take the code that represents your TikTok profile and I put it over here, and now ipso facto ergo, we are live on your TikTok
yeah.
profile.
But I can even think. I think I can do this too. But I have all smart TVs. So this TV right here to the left that you don't see, this big, it's huge. Okay, it's like a 65-inch. So this TV right here This one, what I'm trying to do is because it's very heavy, but I want to do the wiring first. But I'm ordering the bracket that goes on the wall, but with the arm, because I want the arm to come out like this, because my bed's over there, and the couch is over there. So maybe we want to watch a movie on the giant screen, you know, and I could just move the arm out. You know what I'm saying? So because I don't want the one that the TV's just against the wall. I want the one the arm moves.
Yeah. Well, I have the
I gotta
TikTok
get
app
somebody
right
else
up.
to help me do it because it's gonna be a job, man, to drill it. You know what I'm saying? Because these walls, so made with steel, with rebar, they're made with. So if there's ever a nuclear bomb, we're gonna be pretty safe, safe inside them. Hopefully, it doesn't crumble. Yeah.
Well, the walls of this apartment building are like a castle.
Did you hear
Snow,
that shit, man? Did you hear what actually is going on, man? Do you know what the hell's going on in Ukraine, man?
a lot of
You
things.
know that my wife. Listen, my wife's mom lives there, and she said that they're preparing them for nuclear war, man. They're preparing them. They got them on iodine already. Okay, they're taking it. Okay, for their kid liver. Because radiation. They're preparing them. They're getting them suited up. They're training them. They're doing training
Well,
down there.
I think Putin threatened to shoot missiles at the nuclear reactor. Well, why would he, if he's trying to take Ukraine, why would he want to take a
Because he's losing. He's losing the war.
yeah, but he's gonna end up with a radioactive Ukraine. It,
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't matter to him. He don't give a shit.
he might be he might be an,
They pushed him. They pushed him over the edge. Let's just put it like that.
yeah, he's
You
an
know why?
narcissist.
Because he won't join NATO. Okay, and they want their one world government. And I don't. You know what? I don't blame him. We don't want no one world government, man. We don't want to digitalize our money. We don't want to be, sitting there like slaves where they control everything you do. If you say something bad about them online, guess what? You're cut off. Now try to go to the store and try to go buy your family some food or buy yourself some food. You
Yeah.
won't be able to purchase goods.
Well,
Okay?
I know they
It's true, man. It's coming, man.
I know that they're
Coming.
they're closer to digitalizing all money. I know that.
There's already places that don't even take cash around here. Okay? They won't take cash. They already got in Canada, in other countries, they already got the chip in the finger. That's the mark.
The
I'll
mark of the
never
beast.
take that. I'll move in the woods and I know how to survive, man. So it doesn't matter. I'm gonna buy a house in the country anyway. My credit's good now.
You
I'm
think that
looking,
that might be
looking.
the
Yep.
mark
I'm
of
gonna
the beast?
buy a nice house in the country. I'll build my own little fucking beach there, and that's it. I don't need their shit. I don't need their garbage foods, man. You know what I mean? We don't even eat meat no more. We fucking vegetarian almost all the way here. Lab grown meat. You don't know what fucking stores are gonna sell that shit. I asked the owner over here, this it's an Indian owner, and I said, hey, so what are you gonna do? I said, you're gonna keep the real meat, or you're gonna? He goes, no, I'm gonna get the lab grown meat because it's cheap. I get the lab grown meat because it's a lot cheap. He goes, you don't have to buy. He goes, but I also gonna have the regular meat, and it's gonna be more money though. So you see what they're doing. The regular meat, the meat that you eat right now, the real meat, that's going to be for the rich and wealthy people.
So
Okay?
you
Yeah.
got the
You're going to get the lab meat. If you're
so
poor
so
and you ain't got no money, you're going to
so,
get plastic.
so the affordable meat is going to be the Franken food, the
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Yeah. So another thing, you know, I know all the business owners around here, and they know the food market. They know what's going on and what's not going on.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no shortage. There's no shortage of food. That's all bullshit. It's just price gouging. Okay. That's it. Government's making more tax money, so they got to raise it. But do you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to make plastic an edible food particle. Healthy food. They're trying to make plastic. You got a scientist out there right now trying to make plastic, a food particle that is healthy to eat. How the fuck can you make plastic healthy to eat?
Well, they're trying to push insects. I know that. Grasshoppers, cockroaches.
And people go, how do you keep your build? I said, wait a minute. I said, I used to be skinny. I said, I gained 110 pounds.
You exercise. You work out.
That's right, man.
If they worked out, they would have a nice shape also.
Yeah, all them people used to call me skinny bones, you bony ass. But you know what? Look at most of the kids out there today. They look exactly like I looked back then. They're thin as fuck. They're skinnier than what I was.
Yeah, because
Okay,
they're malnourished.
but you see, what I did was I was malnourished too because my ex starved me. Okay, well, but whatever. We won't get into that. But besides the point, you see, I came into this new life after the ex life. Okay, and you see what happens when you become successful in the new life. You see what happens. You see what God gives you when you become successful. But I had goals. I said I want to gain. I said 100 pounds by next year. So I said, how am I going to do that? Well, I have a, I have, I actually have an educational season coming out on TikTok that's going to explain to you the cheapest, easiest way. And actually, they tell you it's unhealthy, but it's one of the most healthiest ways. Okay, because number one, I'm not going to mention one, but when you were born, you had one thing that, you know, one thing when you were born.
Colostrum. Oh, mother's milk.
Okay.
Colostrum.
Now, I'm not talking about mother's milk. I'm talking about another form of milk. And people spend thousands of dollars because they're skinny and they want to put on this weight. And I did it too. Shit, man. My metabolism was fast. I said, damn, let me. You know what? I talked to somebody, and you know who Hulk Hogan is. So I met him, okay, because I did a show out in Florida, and I met him, and he told me, he gave me something that nobody ever gave me. He said, this is what we used to do back in the day, but it has to be farm fresh. You can't get none of this shit out there in plastic jars.
Oh, organic certified raw milk.
Plastic, it's got to be organic. It's got to be in cardboard. Like you used to buy it in cardboard, your milk, but it's got to be a certain type with certain things in it for certain vitamins that the milk that you get on the market.
I get organic.
It's a little expensive,
I only buy organic milk.
but it's cheaper than having to go out and buy creatine. That's $60 a fucking. I got it. I got like 4 of them, but I drink it now because I got the weight on me. But I didn't use it to put on. Well, I did use it. But I have a mixture, and literally, let me tell you something. Within 6 months, I put on 75 pounds. Okay, I gained weight so damn. I was having so many calories a day that it became it was an issue because I had too many calories.
Listen,
I
you
overloaded on calorie overload. I
guzzle,
sick from that shit, man.
you guzzle by the gallon. You guzzle certified organic milk, not even low fat. If you're skinny, whole milk.
Yeah, but if they found out how many the gallons they got to drink a day in order to put that weight on that way and to keep their bones healthy, you know how many bones I broke, man? My bones are pretty healthy. You know what I mean? But I get pains here and there. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A couple of times, so
Ugh.
I get pains when you feel rain coming and shit. But I'm saying I have an educational video that's so healthy, and it's the healthy. I find it the healthiest way to put on that weight. No cholesterol, no fat. You know what I mean? No bullshit. No this, no that, no
Right.
this, no that.
You got to exercise.
Just natural, and you got it. Well, yeah, you got to exercise, but I did it in a way that different than what other people do. I didn't exercise, and it was during COVID, and I just stacked the weight on, and I had a little, side wings. But you know what? Then I started to exercise when I already had the weight on me. That's when I began exercising, and I started building that weight into. I'm not taking my shirt off yet, but soon. Don't let me get on the runway.
Oh, I'm too sexy for this
all,
shirt.
all those people that made fun of me back then, man, they're gonna be sorry, man. Tell you,
Remember that song?
when
Too
they
sexy.
when
It
they
hurt.
see those ripples. Wait, next year, man.
Oh, too sexy for
Oh
you.
man, let me tell you.
All right, Chief. Thank you, everyone. It's been lovely. And
Yeah.
we will be on for the second show next
Yes,
Saturday.
Saturday. And
Northern Lights Tie Dye TV Part 2 or Chapter 2, whatever the hell you want.
no, we're gonna do. This is episode 1, season 1. Episode 2 is next. So
Episode
keep
2.
it track. So we're at episode 1. This is the first episode. We'll have episode 2. you know, and then we're gonna let you guys know, you know, for each one we'll post it or whatever what we're gonna do on each one, you know, and yeah, you should come watch because we're gonna be starting to do a lot of things, you know. We're gonna get back into the tie dyeing again. You know, I got some products that I do gotta dye, and you know, I got a busy week. This week I gotta send some stuff out and get some stuff boxed out for some people. So yeah,
Busy, busy man.
busy man. So I can, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get set for I'm gonna set up next Saturday promo, and I'm going to send you the way to get to connect to your TikTok profile, and it's different. You have to get a certain code from TikTok, but I'll send it to you on Messenger.
All right,
All right. Thank you,
all right, man.
and
Next
thank.
time I'll play some of the new, you know, recorded material for them. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
we'll put them on with the movie trailer. You know, the movie trailer. We'll let them see that.
Well, add something different, you know.
Yeah, we'll show them that on a different note. So,
All right. Take care, everybody.
all right, take
I'll
care.
talk to you later.
And God bless. We'll see you soon.